When we start our preparation, we feel exciting. New books, new subjects, new topics, and we feel that we can do it forever. But with time, something changes. See, when I was in my earlier preparation of UPSC, and even this happens with everyone, yes, everyone. When we are in the first initial phase of our preparation, we have to learn many more things in a short time period because we are learning something new, and at that moment we come to know many more things, and we feel like, oh my god, this is so pleasant feeling that I am learning about my world. I know what is knowledge and how to apply it. Everything feels exciting. But the subjects which makes us feel like we can read it forever does not give anything, any feeling like we can do it anymore. But why does this happens? See, when I was in my first year of preparation, so I read about the Manrega scheme, and I come to know how is it applying. It is centrally sponsored scheme. It is all over India, rural scheme, employment scheme, anything. So I was thinking that why nobody was talking about, why I didn't heard about this before I was preparing. And then I called my one of my relative and asked him that, do you know about this, and I was so exciting. But now in this year there is bill changes into BBG Ramji bill. I was not so excited because I know, yes, I know everything, but I have to change this information. I have to change whatever changes have happened. So eventually that excitement flows with the time. When we are in starting, we are very excited because we are learning, we are consuming many more things. But the point is, now when you are in the second phase of your preparation, that is a mains preparation, it feels like we are not learning anything new. What to do it again? Do I have to revise it again and again? The notes we have made, the points we have learned, the topics we have known. So at that moment we feel like, it is wastage of time. Why is it even worthing or thing? But mind you, if you are feeling these things now in your preparation, so it is a good sign. Yes, you just have to channel your thoughts in a optimum utilized way. I tell you why. So what I personally do is to test my knowledge. See, the real purpose of learning something is not about the collecting information, but the real purpose of learning something is being able to apply that information into a wisdom, into wise manner, in answers. Yes, therefore this is the phase is very important, and it tests everything what you have learned from starting to the end. So what I do is to, suppose I have read something topic like precedent in the polity, and I know every provisions. I have notes written, so I learn it, I revise it, and then I pick up the same topic, PYQ, and maybe, and then I start writing. If you are able to write it in a proper given manner and sufficient points you can summarize in the 7 to 10 minutes, so you can conclude that you are in the good manner. You are in the good path, that you have completed your topic very well and you are good to go for the next one. So this is how you can test. But if you are unable to recall that points at the same point, and you are not thinking that the provisions are not enough to apply, or I'm lacking some skills that how to apply that notes in the answers, so at that moment you have to think that you didn't revise it very well, and you have to revise it more and more. So this is a simple indicator how you can test yourself. Nobody requires to test yourself, that if you are going in it, and it will be very important to test yourself at the very beginning of mains preparation. If you are preparing and writing notes and making that revision again and again, so you come to know that at the time when the mains preparation is come to the end, and you realize that I am not able to write answer in the 7 minutes, and the proper provisions I'm not writing because I didn't revise it properly and I underestimated. So this is the more important preparation of our UPSC journey, and we underestimate it, like we are not learning something else. So this is not the problem. You have to test yourself. This is when your preparation starts becoming meaningful, when you find a purpose behind what you are studying, and what you are realizing that every revision is not about learning something new, but about making what you have already know stronger. I realized these things when I was making notes of human geography for my optional, and currently I'm also making, and I revise it, and I make notes, all the notes I read books, and in the day, and at night when I started writing answers, I was unable to recollect the same things in learn in the same day. So it was feeling like am I only collecting information, am I not utilizing it in my answer? Because ultimate the goal is to utilize it. You should know the skills of application, you should know how to apply that notes, that all of the stuffs you read in the answers. So that is the main task, you have to do it to make your preparation meaningful. So yeah, that's it from my side. If you know many more points, so you can tell me more on the comment section below. See you soon the next video. Till then, bye bye.